There we go. See, I'm in game 2. This was my Karen Crap Shack. I'm about to obliterate it. I have to have treasure chests because I have so much crap. Oh, hold on a second. The fuzzball wanted to join me. He's on a chair to my left here. Hey fuzzball, how are ya? Alright, so I'm just getting my chests out of the way right now. Chests and stations that I'm using. And heal all. I said heal all. Okay, fine. There we go. All has been healed. And no overflow either. That's lovely. Yeah, neurotoxin. That's correct. I'm at Courage Kettle. This was me messing around with the boulders. Okay. I have a claim flag up there somewhere. Which one of you is it in? Nope. There we go. Just need one of y'all. Otterot, nice. That's a funny name. Hey, see you later, Sog. Yep. Putting Sog to sleep 2 times. Boring neuro. Nah, I'm kidding. Cool, have a good one, man. Yes, there's PvP and I'm undefeated. I want to make sure this is nice and tall here. I think this is about where I want the, that's about where I want the plaster to start. No, it's actually going to be about here. All that stuff up there is probably going to get moved. I bet I don't have enough stone to even do this. Let's see, how short was I? Doesn't even say. Oh well. Might be an easier way to do this anyway. Let's see, select. Okay. And let's drag this to 50 by 50. That's not wide enough at all. I guess it really does have to be 100 by 100, doesn't it? I'm actually going to do this with something that will really stand out. I guess I'll just do it with rubicite for now. Oh, what's the problem? Why can't I add this here? It's weird how it kind of cut the area there. Created a little seam all along there. Interesting. Oh, I should probably switch it to actually say the what the broadcast is, so people know this is the place to go. Man, 3.5 hours left. Marathon. Pull in 10 this way. And then 10 on the other side. Okay. Once again, how high did I want to have that? Yeah, since I do have the entire height available, let's just do 160 for now. So now I go back down. I've got to grab from the bottom of the selection area. And start pushing it up. Sweet. Okay. Let's raise that up. Hey, look at that. It stays. It's magic. Black screen near water? I've never had that issue. There we go. I don't want fancy angles, I just want 90 degrees. Yeah, I've been thinking a ship build might not be a bad idea, especially for the what's it called? For the Karens, because we actually have, boats. They're actually part of the culture. Dark elves, they're not really sailors. They're lucky to be alive. In fact, I don't even know how they would approach a ship, Dark Elves, because you can't just conjure a seaworthy ship out of stone. Maybe they can, but I don't know if anybody experimented on that. Oh, that's funny. steep enough angle that someone can actually climb up it from the outside. That's hilarious. Karens would love that. Cats love climbing walls. Yeah, sure. Give me the, you can send me the details if you don't want to talk about it here, or you can talk about it here if you want. I'm always open for stuff. There's actually someone else from the Landmark community that, actually a few people from the Landmark community that have, talked about that sort of stuff. They could, but would they? Yeah, I'll just use, what do I have a lot of? Oops. Oh man, yeah, no snap to rotate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send a tweet out, I guess. Crash again, damn. Make boats, lacking trees. Yeah, that's true. I suppose if they're using magic to conjure it, it can just as easily be, you know, designed porous, designed with a bunch of air pockets in it. Used to make games for Disney, Hasbro, Demon, Fisher Price. Not all of it was shovelware. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Shovelware. Yeah. That's really cool. So what's your what do you use? Are you using Unity, or are you do you have your own engine or something? What's how's everything work for you? By the way, I didn't mean to leave anybody hanging there. I realized I had chat covered for a moment. Oh, why can I not paste here? I don't know why this paste doesn't want to work. Oh, because it's using the Rubus site. Meh. Well, then I'll just grab on this Rubus site and change it over. Grab all this Lumicite and change it over. Because I guess I'm probably going to be using a lot of stucco anyway. Stucco and plaster. There. And I know it's an area that needs to be healed back if it's got the plaster covering it, which is good. Cool deal, Cyber. Taller Bug? Well, this is the top of where the kind of center section is. I'm then going to build up all the rest up to the top of the claim and potentially taller using plaster and then wood and wood and wood and wood. Just kind of building it up, building it up. Definitely making sure to have the right weight for the place. Yeah, that is a good question. Is there a specific game that you're working on right now, or style of game? A platformer and a puzzle game, those are things that I know about. A board game, I know about board games too. I actually made a board game for my final at Cal State Northridge. Unfortunately, the rest of my team was pretty useless, and they also required the rule set to be watered down, even though they still didn't get the game by the end because they were pretty useless. Programmer didn't get much education in it. Yeah, go for it, Cyber. Which blocks? These are all, I kind of have this taper. The base is 100 voxels, and then the top of this little segment is 80 voxels. I think 13 is one too big. Let's try it with that looks right. Yeah. Well, offset and what? Like, what do you mean by offset? Boobtastic. Is it supposed to be like a high fantasy kind of board game? Did Vanguard end? Is Vanguard no more now? I don't know if the if that's the aesthetic you folks are going for. I think the whole like sexy wizard elf thing is a little bit too played out, especially these days with the prevalence of and I'm not saying this is a bad thing, please don't interpret it that way, but the prevalence of feminism and the increased attempts to try to get more women in the game industry, and likewise to make content that's more appealing to all audiences without creating an unreasonable standard of beauty. That's I'm not saying the sexy days are over, because there's still companies that are, you know, doing just fine with it, but definitely consider the demographic and who you want to have playing the game when you have a model like that in the group. Most endowed. Well, it's a combination of that and wearing, you know, not that much. The quality of the work, it's very well done. Like, I can't argue that. It, you know, looks exactly like I'm sure you wanted it to look, and it's you know, great quality work. I'm just saying the content of it, just to kind of keep in mind. Gotcha, Bug. Okay, so that is definitely the intent then. Gotcha. Cool. See you later, Splinky. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Yeah, DWS, that's right. I said 30 hours, and about 15 hours ago I wouldn't have believed it, but we're coming into the final stretch here. I got a little bit to eat and took a shower, got some coffee in me, so I'm just riding along right now. And if Landmark gets a little bit too tiresome to me, I'll probably just switch up to one of the many awesome platform action games that I have and wake myself up with some fast action whoop-ass. Probably like Guacamelee or Rogue Legacy if it's not choppy. I tried playing it earlier, but it was kind of choppy. But I think that was because my keyboard had crashed. Yes, my keyboard crashed earlier in the stream. Well, that was when it was getting great, DWS. That was right before it hit the 24-hour mark. I was in the middle of we did the live feature rant, or right before it. Right before hitting 24 hours, so that was a lot of fun. That actually helped wake me up too. Getting a good conversation with Adam and Diggs. So how high up do I just want it to be stone? I think... Hey, Fuzzball. think about here we'll do... Let's see, how high up is that? 70? Yeah, that'll be good. I think that gives me about 90 above before I start getting into the wood. Before I start getting into, I mean, when I say wood, I mean the wood plaster detail. The kind of living space. Hey, Fuzzball. You can just jump straight up there. Can't you? It's bright little boogie. Alright, let's see him. Yeah, I'm gonna go with stone, then stucco with a lot of the spars and stuff, starting to go through it. And then above that I'm gonna start really pushing into the high detail. So these characters, that alien looks like he's on a sports team or something. This is the one towards the middle right with the boobs, some sort of cowboy or western sort of something, or what's up with that one? I see the dude on the middle right almost kind of looks like Gregor from the Landmark characters. You know what it kind of reminds me of? The cartoon series Reboot. It was done in 3D a while back. Cool stuff. Quite an interesting mix of characters. Like a blind samurai or something in the middle there. Someone from different timelines. Okay, gotcha. Oh, nice. Yeah, it was a really good show. I thought I heard something about a company picking it up and that they wanted to start making new episodes and I guess redoing the show or something. A reboot of Reboot. Cool deal. Thanks for stopping in again, DWS. Appreciate it. And you have a good night. Hey, it's the 31st now, isn't it? That's awesome. That's really cool. Cat, what are you doing? There's no room for you here. Stay on your kitty perch. No, Ken, I'm really not joking. There's no room for you here. Hey. You know, now you're gonna get held and put on display for the people. Look, here's a majestic beast. Got fur all over. Fuzzball. Hey, Norath Reborn, how you doing? Thanks. Appreciate it. You only pass it by a few minutes. Technically, it's still the 30th in Hawaii. Hey, Fuzzball. Into a fuzzball. Yeah, maybe a little. Yeah, the new rotation is awesome. Resting a bearded chin on your knuckles. There you go, Cyber Zoro. Yeah. So now, if I think I voiced it earlier, but I'm gonna voice it again. My one complaint about the rotation system is that now I can't rotate to even 90-degree intervals. I wish I could have some way I could type in the degrees that I wanted it to rotate rather than having to adjust manually with a you know, basically an analog slider of sorts, an analog rotation. Now here's where it gets a little interesting, because if I'm not mistaken, I can then grab a medium brick and find a way now. Let's see, go back to the small brick. That kind of breaks the pattern up a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, infinity, but that's the thing. If I'm trying to paste and then rotate 90 degrees, basically in that same position, I can't do it without canceling the tweak mode. And then when I cancel tweak mode, it's going to move it from that position. Yeah, if you find an option to do the just the lock to 90. There we go. That's a nice pattern to cut it, right? And now I just need to heal the area around. Make it look all nice and pretty. Hey Boulder, guess what? You're getting conscripted. There we go. Yeah, Infinity, I thought that was the goal, that we would eventually have that sort of stuff, and maybe it still is. Maybe it still is. That's gonna need a boulder too. That's just gonna need a small rock. There we go. Yeah, the shapes. I think what he was showing us was actually like these are the things that we wish we would be able to put in, but then we started kind of understanding the reality of the situation and that some of them didn't all necessarily work perfectly. There's got to be some way to cut the stone differently. I just want to try one more thing here. That's granite. But what about... I kind of like it. This is actually the one I'm after. That's nice. And then if I cut that with... the bricks, they're close, but they don't really line up the way I want them to for that sort of silly stuff. I don't know, no wonder it all looks so damn orange. Freaking sun. kind of like that. Maybe I'll do this one as wood as well, actually. Infinity. I know what you mean. My favorite is the when roaming vectors first got set up and people were making shapes that they literally looked like 3D like model artifacting, not little minor stuff, but like polys intersecting and meshing in bad ways, like if a PlayStation 2 game was glitching out or something. That was some of the fun stuff that I saw people doing. It's like there's no way it should go anywhere in the game, except maybe if you do it with water or something, it might look totally awesome. Just gonna get a boulder under it. The new one that looks like tweezers. I guess I haven't seen that one yet. Oh, nice. Your classroom, huh? Very cool. I didn't know we were being academic here.